this is the finished product. Cream of rice, banana, scoop of protein powder, and it's now 4 AM. So we look at the calories, looking at 125 carb, 5 fat, and 35 protein. 700 calories at 4 AM. Let's eat. So I'm gonna have 2 bagels. These ones I use. They're actually really good macros. Vegemite, honey, and some jam. And that is gonna be the finished product. 2 bagels, gluten-free, 56 carb, 4 fat, and 8 protein. That's where we're at. 1,000 calories, 180 carb, 9 fat, and 42 protein. The time is now 7 AM. So as you saw, I woke up at about 3:30, 4 o'clock hungry at 8, and I went back to bed, and now I've just woken up. So today I'm doing a vlog of a day of eating. So I'm gonna show you guys what I'm eating in this off season. My goals are around 1,000 grams of carbs a day, keeping fats under 30 to 40 grams. And protein is roughly around the 300 to 350 grams of protein. So, you've seen my first meal. I'm either gonna put it in now or before or whatever. But you saw me eating this morning at like 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning. That was about 1,000 calories there. The macros are up. Now, I'm gonna do my cardio. In off season, I don't really care waking up if I'm hungry and I'll eat. It's, you know, still morning, still the day. Plus it's a lot of food, 6,500, 7,000 calories. So, eating at 4 AM and spreading it out over the day, who cares? It's not like I'm on like 2,500 calories and have to kind of wait so I don't run out of food by 1 PM in the afternoon. I'm gonna make my fat burner. I've just had a coffee, black coffee, nothing special. And I'm gonna do my cardio. Today, I think I might do the spin bike or I might go for a walk, I'm not too sure. I've got like blisters on my heels because I've been walking so much from being bored in this like COVID-19 lockdown isolation stuff. I'm training with Tim today, as always. We're training back in our home gym, so that's gonna be a fun one. And I'm gonna go for a walk or a bike ride on my spin bike. 114 kilos, so like 250 pounds. For all my American friends and followers out there. So yeah, off season seems to be going pretty good. Feeling good, sleeping good, training's good, healthy, touch wood, no COVID here. And yeah, apart from that, ready to grow. I'm gonna go do my cardio and I'll see you guys for meal 2, my like second breakfast / pre-workout, because then I'll go train. All right guys, and I am back from my morning cardio. So I went for a walk this morning, opted away from the spin bike. To be honest, my butt's getting sore from sitting on the seat every day. So I went for a walk instead. And it's a beautiful day outside, so why not? So now I'm getting my second breakfast / my pre-workout / some food for post-workout and for later on during the day today. I generally do most of my cooking in the morning and then just kind of like snack and eat as I go throughout the day. But this is what is happening for breakfast and for meals 3 and 4. So this will be pre-workout / brekkie. So I always have like 2 sweet potatoes, they're all around the same size, generally like 700-800 grams. About 800 grams. So I'll put that in the air fryer. I'm gonna have one of these with that, so that's 50 grams of protein right there. And that will be my pre-workout. Might even have a banana with it, see how full I get. I'm gonna cook this one as well. I'm also gonna cook this chicken. I won't eat all this chicken today. I'll probably have 2 pieces of chicken. And I'm gonna cook this whole bag of pasta. So again, as you all know, gluten-free, because you want to avoid any type of inflammation, especially when you're eating so much food. And then this is 8 servings per packet, 400 grams of carbs in this whole packet, 0.5 fat, keeping fats low, and 4 grams of protein. So I'll have this whole packet of pasta throughout the day, probably split it into like 3 meals. So I'll get that on. I've got the pot boiling with some salted water. So that's ready to go in there. Pan, I'm gonna put my egg whites in, and then I'm gonna chuck my chicken in the oven on this alfoil tray, because who wants to clean? Let's be honest. I'm gonna get stuck into this and get my meal ready. And then it's time to eat, and then go and train some back. All right, let's get this going. Sweet potato, go in the air fryer, because air fryers are the best. Little bit of spray on that. Chuck that in there for about 25 minutes. So that's cooking. Next is the pasta. Straight in, boiling salted water. Third step, egg whites. Hot pan. And then I just put some Mexican seasoning on the chicken. And that is just gonna go straight in the oven. Done. That's how you do it. That is how you meal prep. So I'm gonna let this cook. I'm gonna take my vitamins, I'm gonna make my greens, chocolate greens. I'm gonna have my apple cider vinegar every single day. This is my 2nd bottle of water. That was my breakfast at 3:30 in the morning, lol. So this is full of my fat burner and Barocca. And then this one's just my 2nd bottle of water. I drink lots of water, but I also have lots of salt, so it's good to keep flushing. I'm gonna do all that and then eat brekkie / pre-workout and pack up this food, which I'll show you. So as you can see, I got 500 grams, that's raw weight as well, of organic chicken breast. I got the 500 gram bag of pasta. I got the 800 grams of raw sweet potato, and I got the 2 egg whites. So that will be all of that food that I'm cooking for the day, plus the breakfast that I had this morning that you can see there. So that's equivalent to 745 grams of carbs, 18 grams of fat, and 315 grams of protein. All right, showered up, and all my food is cooked. 3 meals ready for the day and a bit of fruit. So this will bring me probably all the way until the end. I'll probably have 1 more meal at the end of the day, and that will complete my calories, which I'll show you. But check this out. So this is gonna be breakfast. So I got some egg, my 1 container of egg whites with some ketchup, the 800 grams of sweet potato out of the air fryer. There's the other container of egg whites, all the pasta, and I'm gonna have 2 pieces of the chicken breast, which is equivalent to 500 grams, my chocolate greens, banana, apple, gotta have some fruit in your diet. And then, like I said, I'll come back and I'll have 1 more meal. So I'm gonna have my pre-workout, get that down the hatch, and then I'm off to go train with Tim, smash some back, and then I'll see you guys for meal number 3, which will be our post-workout. Down the hatch, as you can see, 800 grams of sweet potato and 500 mils of egg whites. Now, well, that's breakfast number 2, because my first one was at 3:30 in the morning, but now I'm gonna have my chocolate green smoothie. I'm gonna go post some more merch. That orders came through last night. and then I'm off to go train back. So I will see you guys for my post-workout meal number 3. So on the way to our gym, today is back day, as I was saying before, and we have a big one planned. So 3 exercises. We're gonna go chins, 6 sets, heavy seated row, 5 sets, and then heavy barbell row, 2 sets of max weight, as many reps as possible, AMRAP, catch you later, nothing left in the tank. So we're gonna go smash that out, sipping on some more water, and then these are my snacks for the day. So, well, not snacks, but that is what I'm gonna have after training. So I've got my 500 mils of egg whites, my second container. I've got a green apple, 2 green apples, a mandarin, a banana. Yes, fructose is fine. Relax, people. And I got a packet of organic brown rice cakes because they're like chips and they're delicious. And they're salted with Himalayan pink sea salt, and they're organic and they're gluten-free and they're delicious. So a nice little post-workout meal, and then when I'll get home, I'll have the chicken and pasta. So I'm gonna keep driving, smash some pre as soon as we get there, and then it's time to snap a big back workout. Let's go. Randomest post-workout meal about to go down. So we just finished training back, as you probably saw on Instagram. This is gonna be post-workout. I got my second container of egg whites, so 500 mils of egg whites with ketchup. I'm gonna have a packet of rice cakes, organic rice cakes with Himalayan pink salt. It's about 90 grams of carbs in that, no fat. And then I'm gonna have some fruit, banana, 2 little green Granny Smith apples, and a mandarin. Because fructose is fine to have, regardless of what anyone says. This is gonna be my post-workout meal. Then I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna have another meal, probably the pasta and chicken that you saw me cooking this morning. So I would. What are you having, Tim?
I'm having a cluster bomb.
You're having a cluster bomb. So, all right, we're gonna eat this. We're gonna eat this, and then I'll see you at home for meal number 4. Meal done and dusted, last bite. And yes, I eat the apple core because there's nothing wrong with it. It actually tastes good. Do you eat the apple core?
I eat all of it.
Yeah, people that throw it, like they chew around it like a little mouse.
Sometimes I only eat the apple core.
Just eat the core.
Sometimes that's all I eat.
Wrong.
Sometimes I just leave the rest of the apple on purpose.
Meal 3. Wrong. Okay, so we're back home now, and this is gonna be meal number 4. So you saw my 3:30 a.m. meal, you saw my breakfast, you saw my post-workout. Now this is meal 4. So we're gonna have the chicken and the pasta that I cooked up this morning. This is what it looks like. So I've chopped up one of the chicken breasts, and I've just divvied out some of the pasta. So you can see there was 3 chicken breasts there. So I'm gonna heat this up. I've got a Barocca. I had another digestive enzyme and chromium piclimate, which is like, helps with processing carbohydrates because I'm having so many carbs. So I generally have that in the morning with my morning vitamins, one at lunchtime, and then tonight I'll have some at dinner. So yeah, I'm gonna put this in the microwave, heat it up, and then that is gonna be meal number 4. Meal done. That's meal 4. Well, I just got home. I went for a little afternoon stroll, and it is time for meal number 5. So you saw me have the pasta and chicken before, and there was half left over, so I'm gonna have the other half now. I got the chicken and the pasta, and this is gonna be meal number 5. Second last meal of the day. I'm gonna watch some YouTube and chill out while I eat this meal. And as you can see, the time is now just after 6 p.m. So I'm gonna watch some YouTube, eat this meal, have a sugar-free Sprite, and chill out. That brings me so far to 5,500 calories for the day. I still got one meal to go. I haven't entered that yet because I don't know what I feel like. I'll probably have a protein shake and some rice bubbles. So far my calories are at 915 grams of carbs, 23 grams of fat, and 350 grams of protein, which brings me to 5,500 calories. So as you can see, my calorie intake is predominantly carbohydrates. Like I always say, I'm keeping my fat super low, and my protein is decent, 350 grams, with another 500 calories to go for meal number 6. Now, it's pretty important that I let you guys know I'm not force feeding at all. If I was force feeding, I wouldn't eat it. I wouldn't eat that much food. I'd pull the calories back a little bit, but I seem to be consistently able to eat the same amount of food every single day, not feel bloated, wake up hungry, feel strong, feel good, feel energized, and feel healthy. That's kind of a benefit to really tracking what I'm doing and keeping my fats low. I'm able to really push the carbs. If I was to increase my fats, which I do one day a week on the Sunday, where I don't really kind of track as much with the carbohydrates because it's a rest day and I generally have a little bit more added dietary fat, I can't eat anywhere near as much food. 4,000 calories, I'm like tapping out, I'm full, because fats fill you up. As far as performance, training, building muscle, and all those great things go that we all want to do, this really, really works for me. My ratio split is around 75% carbs, 5% fat, and 20% protein. Very, very carb dominant diet, not force feeding, feel great, able to do it consistently, not messing up my sleep, not feeling lethargic and lazy, and it's really working for me. So I've never really pushed the calories this high, this consistently ever before. This is my first real bulk for, geez, like a good 3 to 4 years. And I'm loving it. My body's loving it. My weight's up to like 114 kilos, like 250 pounds, and I'm holding decent condition. So these are all really good indicators that my body's able to maintain this, absorb it, and we can continue to keep pushing and growing. A little bit of an insight into what I'm doing at the moment. This is just a general day in the life of me eating. I'm not doing this especially because I'm filming this. I'm doing this literally every day. Some days I've actually got to stop myself because I'm like, okay, well that's more than enough food. You don't need to eat anymore, go to bed. And it's really only been like 2 or 3 days over the past 3 weeks where I've been like, geez, I'm pretty full. And it's after a higher fat day and I just don't eat. I won't force feed myself. I refuse to force feed because force feeding doesn't achieve anything. You just feel sick, you feel crap, you can't move, you look at food, it turns you off your food. So my personal opinion and guidance, so to speak, is if you're force feeding, stop. Your body's not consuming it, your body's not absorbing those calories, do something differently. So as you can see here and here, the total calories. And I am going to have one more meal before bed, which will lead me to meal 6, and then get up and do it all again tomorrow. And I hope that I'm helping and giving you guys some insight and some guidance. And if you've got any questions, leave them in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to like this video so I can do many more for you. Okay, so meal number 6 / snack, because I might have another one before this. And I'm a little bit hungry, so I'm gonna make what I made at 3:30 this morning. Some more rice grain cereal, Gerber, cream of rice, whatever you want to call it. And I'm gonna have a banana and some berries with it. And then I'll top it with some cinnamon and sugar-free syrup and save my smoothie, which I'll make later, for just before I go to bed. All right, and that is the final product. Now, I actually found this in the cupboard. I forgot that I had it. So it's organic PB2 powder, which makes it taste like peanut butter with super low calories. So I put 2 tablespoons on there, I added it into MyFitnessPal, and now as you can see, my total calories for the day are 6,100, so 6,100 calories with still one more meal to go, which will be a protein shake and maybe some rice bubbles or something. 1,000 grams of carbs, just under 30 grams of fat, and 375 protein. Guys, it is almost 9 and we are at the last meal of the day. So it's gonna be the little nightcap. Now, as I said before, I've already entered the protein shake into MyFitnessPal, so the calories for the protein are already there, and I've just put in the rice bubbles. So as I was saying before, I'm gonna have some rice bubbles and my chocolate protein shake with some glutamine that I chuck in there as well. And this is gonna be the last meal of the day, which brings me to a total calorie count of exactly 6,502 calories, which consists of 1,124 grams of carbohydrates, 30 grams of fat exactly, and 380 grams of protein exactly. 6,500 carbs, fat, and protein. So I'm gonna weigh this out. I've got 100 grams of rice bubbles. I've got my scoop of protein and glutamine in there, which I'll just blend with some ice and water. So let's tear this off. Done. So 100 grams of rice bubbles, shake, which I'm gonna blend, and that's it. That is a full day of eating, 6,500 calories. So without further ado, I'm going to blend this up, I'm gonna eat it, and then I'm gonna call it a night because I wake up nice and early. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you guys learned something. This is just how I do things. So please don't think that you can just go and eat the exact same diet what I've eaten today. This is specific to myself and my goals and where I'm at the moment. Feel free to ask any questions in the comments below. Please subscribe, give us a like, give us a thumbs up. And if you've got any more ideas of things that you would like to see, I'll be more than happy to do it. So, like I said, hit me up on Instagram. My name I'll put here. And leave a comment. So, until next time guys, keep training hard and I'll see you next time. Good morning again. So, today is the day after you saw me eating all that food, if that makes any sense. So the time is 6:35, Wednesday, the 22nd of April. So that full day of eating is what I eat every single day. You saw me eating that all day yesterday. Now I wanted to show you what I look like the day after. Just trying to keep it completely real with you guys. That's gonna focus. So yeah, as you can see, body's taking it quite well. And I'm gonna take my weight, which I take every single morning, 114.1. So take the camera away, I'm like 113 point, I reckon this weighs like 400 grams, 113.7 kilos, which, yeah. So actually my weight's gone down, my weight dropped. So after all that food yesterday, my weight still dropped, which goes to show that, you know, the amount that I'm intaking is more than capable for my body to handle. Now, like you saw yesterday, I keep my fats very, very low. If I was to increase my fat, I guarantee you, I would not look as tight and I would be putting weight on. I just feel like my body utilizes carbs a lot more. Like I feel full this morning. Like it's kind of weird. So I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing. If I'm hungry, I'll eat more carbs. So some days I hit 7,000 calories. Yesterday you saw me hit 6,500. Some days are 7. Some days are 6. I just go with how my body's feeling. Like I said, don't force feed. I just go off how I feel. But I'm always generally hitting around that 6,000 calorie mark. So physique update, the day after a full day of eating. I'm gonna get into that whole thing again of what you saw yesterday. So I'm gonna go for my cardio. Today I'm gonna do my spin bike. And then it's back into eating. And it's arm day. So looking forward to a big juicy pump. Have a great day. I hope you guys learned something. It's 6:30 in the morning here, so I'm gonna get my day started. Until next time, guys, leave a comment. If you've got any questions, let me know. Train hard, eat hard, and I'll see you next time. Peace.
On our grind, you know what it is. Yeah, this is our year. Knock us down once, we got up again. Put in the work, so I know we gon' win. This is for real, we never pretend. We gotta win.